Whoa, what's up? Today's video is on reparations. Well, really, it was a fucking discussion about a goddamn discussion about if they should give you reparations. Nobody was for exactly giving black people money in the form of a check or direct deposit, goddammit. Everybody, it seemed, was against reparations. So what kind of fucking discussion or hearing was this? But before we get to the clip, I want y'all to know that we gonna have the next few videos is gonna be us breaking down each and every last motherfucking panelist. And we gonna start with this dude, Coleman Hughes, goddammit. Before we get to him, I want y'all to know that everything this motherfucker is about to say is meant to minimalize slavery. Put him up.
Nothing I'm about to say is meant to minimize the horror and brutality of slavery and Jim Crow. Racism is a bloody stain on this country's history, and I consider our failure to pay reparations directly to freed slaves after the Civil War to be one of the greatest injustices ever perpetrated.
Now, did y'all hear this silly motherfucker? He said he wasn't about to minimalize slavery, then went along to fucking minimalize slavery, as in referring to the shit as our country's greatest injustices. A fucking stain on this country, goddammit. A stain? Bitch, this ain't no stain. This is a goddamn leaking shotgun, a fucking 12 gauge wound that's still leaking. What you mean a stain, goddammit? This ain't just a blood stain, a small stain on this country. This is a fucking 12 gauge shotgun wound that's still leaking. You gonna refer to it as one of the greatest injustices. Motherfucker, it is the greatest injustice on the face of this fucking planet, not just from your dumbass America or United States of America, but all of you dirty motherfuckers from Britain to Ireland to wherever the fuck you was shipping us off to, goddammit. Play the next clip because we already fired up.
But I worry that our desire to fix the past compromises our ability to fix the present. Think about what we're doing today. We're spending our time debating a bill that mentions slavery 25 times, but incarceration only once, in an era with no black slaves, but nearly 1 million black prisoners. A bill that doesn't mention homicide once, at a time when the Center for Disease Control reports homicide as the #1 cause of death for young black men. I'm not saying that acknowledging history doesn't matter. It does. I'm saying there's a difference between acknowledging history and allowing history to distract us from the problems we face today.
Now, did y'all hear this motherfucking clown, you dig? Basically, what he's saying is people is letting the past distract them from the present. And what he wants you to focus on in the present is, oh, black people dying, black people getting locked up, you dig? Do you know where the fuck you at? The reason that they mention slavery 25 times instead of incarceration, because you're at a slavery reparations hearing, motherfucker, which means you're seeking, or we fucking seeking, because we know your bitch ass not, reparations from what you did during slavery, goddammit. Because if them slaves would have got money for they wealth, you know, the 72 trillion y'all collected, maybe our families would be fucking more well off, goddammit. Maybe the slave who invented the stop and go lighting system that you motherfuckers got, if his family could have passed that shit down, goddammit, maybe somebody in his family wouldn't be locked up today, motherfucker. But you want us to forget about the past. It's blinding us from the present. No, it's not, motherfucker, because the future the past is letting us understand what y'all gonna do in the future, goddammit, or what you doing in the present, like Joe Biden and his 1994 crime bill, you little bitch. How about we talk about 1994, y'all giving states more money to lock people up longer, goddammit, for longer, full sentence, not longer, goddammit, the full sentence, the harshest motherfucking penalty. Let me play the clip again, because that's what we gonna do. I got all day, motherfucker.
But I worry that our desire to fix the past compromises our ability to fix the present. Think about what we're doing today. We're spending our time debating a bill that mentions slavery 25 times, but incarceration only once, in an era with no black slaves, but nearly 1 million black prisoners. A bill that doesn't mention homicide once, at a time when the Center for Disease Control reports homicide as the #1 cause of death for young black men. I'm not saying that acknowledging history doesn't matter. It does. I'm saying there's a difference between acknowledging history and allowing history to distract us from the problems we face today.
Bullshit. Put the next clip up.
In 2008, the House of Representatives formally apologized for slavery and Jim Crow. In 2009, the Senate did the same. Black people don't need another apology. We need safer neighborhoods and better schools. We need a less punitive criminal justice system. We need affordable health care. And none of these things can be achieved through reparations for slavery. Nearly everyone close.
Now y'all heard this fucking clown? Oh, Congress laid up there and apologized in 2008 and then the Senate done it in 2009. After all the fucking atrocities y'all placed up on people and continue to place up on fucking people, it took y'all until 2008 and that was just Congress. It took fucking the Senate a whole nother year to say, you know what, I'll say I'm sorry. Well, guess what? He actually said something I agree with. We don't need a fucking another apology. We need a goddamn check. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Oh, y'all just want to y'all can say what the fuck you want. You do it on the nightly news every day anyway, goddamn it. You can say we're a victim. We want a check. We want a handout. You can say what the hell you want, goddamn it. You could call me a victim, goddamn it, long as you call me a rich one, motherfucker. But his dumb ass, we don't need another apology. What we need is safe neighborhoods. You know what that shit is code for? What we need is for niggas to stop gangbanging. And what I need is for the police to go over there with they fucked up justice system and enforce it harder on people, goddamn it. He needs safer neighborhoods. Get your bitch ass out of here. Oh, you need better schools. Oh, you mean better than the one that America provided for us? The great America that we don't even have to pull our bootstraps up by no more and everything is all good because Jim Crow gone and this, that, and the third. Bitch, there's a new fucking Jim Crow. There's a new COINTELPRO. Y'all just get better at hiding shit, but we finding all of your goddamn bullshit. And what else he said? We want affordable healthcare. Do y'all notice a fucking trend here? He's saying shit that America need for its citizens in general. Y'all get that bullshit? That way they could keep giving us the motherfucking runaround. Oh, you need better schools, affordable. Bitch, they ain't even giving that to white people. Why the fuck would we need it? So they could keep on dancing around it like they doing it to them? God damn it, all they do is move to the out of the city limits and go to the little private good schools and shit in the suburbs. That's their way to avoid it. Us, we have nowhere to run to, baby. No fucking where to hide. And they trying to shut the goddamn charter schools down on top of that. But him and less punitive shit. Man, get your bitch ass out of here. These people don't give a fuck about you. We need less punitive judgments. Man, get your fake ass out of here. Y'all see all of the bullshit he worked in? That's how you know he's a fucking mouthpiece, goddammit. And don't worry, we gonna replay that clip too, cause we caking all of this bullshit on his dumb ass. We need safe neighborhoods. He want the people to patrol you harder and shit, goddammit. Play that clip again, and then right after that, I'm gonna just play the next clip, y'all, instead of breaking into it, goddammit. I'm gonna play that clip, then after that, play the new clip, goddammit. Put the clip up.
In 2008, the House of Representatives formally apologized for slavery and Jim Crow. In 2009, the Senate did the same. Black people don't need another apology. We need safer neighborhoods and better schools. We need a less punitive criminal justice system. We need affordable health care. And none of these things can be achieved through reparations for slavery. Nearly everyone close.
I know I said I wasn't gonna break in between showing the next video, but I had to. I just noticed you did. That motherfucker said reparations could not afford us better schools, safer communities, affordable health care, and government amenities to like less punitive fucking criminal justice actions and shit like that. Is you fucking stupid? Look what we doing with charter schools, goddammit. Our fucking kids thriving so well that y'all trying to shut that that down, even though you see the great fucking results that they producing, motherfucker. Healthcare, all we gotta do is give you the money. Money talks with you people in the medical fields and shit like that. You'll make sure a motherfucker die over $2 before you give him a piece of fucking medicine, motherfucker. So don't nobody want to hear that bullshit, and we'll pay off the judges and cops or whoever the fuck else we gotta pay off, just like y'all do, to change y'all crooked ass laws. Show the next video.
Nearly everyone close to me told me not to testify today. They told me that even though I've only ever voted for Democrats, I'd be perceived as a Republican and therefore hated by half the country. Others told me that by distancing myself from Republicans, I would end up angering the other half of the country. And the sad truth is that they were both right. That's how suspicious we've become of one another. That's how divided we are as a nation.
Oh, y'all see the tough situation he was put in? People told him not to come because even though he only vote Democrat, people gonna think that he a fucking Republican, you dig? Because he have a difference of opinion than other Democrats. And people on the other side, he said, was gonna get mad because he distancing himself from the right. Well, goddamn it, if you fuck with the left, if you're a goddamn Democrat, then why would you feel any type of way on how the right side feel, the enemy, the opposition? Why the fuck would you give a damn about how Republicans feel if you're on the left side anyway? Talking about you gonna further divide this country. Motherfucker, this country can't get no more divided. Actually, I wish this motherfucker could get more divided, goddamn it. Don't nobody give a fuck about being united and all of this kumbaya shit. Ain't all this cracked up to be. And y'all taught us that motherfucking shit. So stop faking. But he worried about the feelings of everybody. Oh, the Democrats was gonna be mad because this, and all I'm gonna do is further divide the country. Oh, what a fucking dilemma you face, huh? You going through it, but guess what, goddammit? Why the fuck are you talking about Democrats and Republicans? Y'all, why is he talking about Democrats and Republicans? This is about black and white. Stop trying to put this shit either this one or you that one. And if you're for reparations, why goddammit, you must be a Democrat. How about if somebody a Republican and for fucking reparations, goddammit? For the ancestors, the descendants of the fucking ancestors getting a paycheck since you dirty motherfuckers ain't give it to their ancestors. The 72 trillion, and I'm gonna keep saying that, 72 fucking trillion. Go look it up, goddammit. Y'all see this bullshit with this dumbass boy said? He worrying about feelings of Democrats and the feelings of Republicans. I don't give a fuck about their feelings. Run this motherfucking check. But we know you not for the check. Nobody on the whole damn panel, and I might do Danny Glover, little old dirty ass next, goddammit. Y'all want to see that clip again? Nah, who gives a fuck about that clip? Go to the next clip.
If we were to pay reparations today, we would only divide the country further, making it harder to build the political coalitions required to solve the problems facing black people today. We would insult many black Americans by putting a price on the suffering of their ancestors. And we would turn the relationship between black Americans and white Americans from a coalition into a transaction, from a union between citizens into a lawsuit between plaintiffs and defendants. What we should do is pay reparations to black Americans who actually grew up under Jim Crow and were directly harmed by second-class citizenship, people like my grandparents.
Y'all heard this fucking clown? If we pay. Don't he sound like them, is we sick boss ass nigga? Is we hot boss? Is we picking cotton today boss ass nigga? What the fuck you mean if we pay reparation today? He really think he with the people. But what he did was expose himself. Talking about we will burn up the political coalition down, basically, you dig? Political coalition? Are you implying that it's people within politics who might get mad because black people was actually paid back the money that they was worth, the 72 trillion. And we all know y'all ain't gonna give up, y'all ain't gonna come up off that much. But it's some of y'all who gonna get mad because you paying your fucking debt back to society. Oh, not y'all, the people who have the most incarcerated nation on the face of the earth. Y'all mad about paying back society, huh? You mad about that? What kind of shit is that, motherfucker? And ain't he suggesting that it's people within fucking politics who gonna be mad about that shit, you dig? Talking about it's gonna further divide us, cause that's all he worrying about, is being able to rub shoulders with his little friends and shit. Talking about, and then you gonna have people thinking black people gonna be mad cause y'all put that 1/3 of blacks who against it. And think about who that 1/3 is. That is the elite blacks who get the rub shoulders with Sam Walton and them. That's the 1/3 who against reparations. He said they gonna be mad because you put a price on the suffering of ancestors and shit. Get your fake ass out of here. I don't give a damn if y'all put a price on it. You can call me a motherfucking victim because y'all don't do shit but call us hoods and criminals all day on fucking TV anyway, goddamn it. Don't nobody give a fuck what you talking about, boy. Y'all play the clip again just so y'all can go over it, goddamn it. Play that clip.
If we were to pay reparations today, we would only divide the country further, making it harder to build the political coalitions required to solve the problems facing black people today. We would insult many black Americans by putting a price on the suffering of their ancestors. And we would turn the relationship between black Americans and white Americans from a coalition into a transaction, from a union between citizens into a lawsuit between plaintiffs and defendants. What we should do is pay reparations to black Americans who actually grew up under Jim Crow and were directly harmed by second-class citizenship, people like my grandparents.
Hold on, though, before we get to the next one. Did y'all hear this bullshit? He was just going from excuse to motherfucking excuse, goddammit. He said, if you do that, you just turning this shit into like a cash transaction. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Slavery on aisle 3. $72 million ring up, motherfucker. Talking about you breaking a union between citizens and goddamn it, it's gonna be like a lawsuit between plaintiffs and defendants. Well, guess what? It's a civil lawsuit, motherfucker. Pay up, goddamn it. Y'all play the next clip.
But paying reparations to all descendants of slaves is a mistake. Take me, for example. I was born 3 decades after the end of Jim Crow into a privileged household in the suburbs. I attend an Ivy League school. Yet I'm also descended from slaves who worked on Thomas Jefferson's Monticello plantation. So reparations for slavery would allocate federal resources to me, but not to an American with the wrong ancestry, even if that person is living paycheck to paycheck and working multiple jobs to support a family. You might call that justice. I call it justice for the dead at the price of justice for the living. I understand that reparations are about what people are owed, regardless of how well they're doing. I understand that. But the people who are owed for slavery are no longer here, and we're not entitled to collect on their debts.
Y'all hear this fucking idiot talking about he understand that reparations is payback no matter how good or bad you fucking doing. He understand that. Well, if you understand that, why the fuck is you telling us about, oh, you had it good and you'll end up getting a check even though you doing good? Well, goddamn it, if you so morals, you know you would feel good about that. You stuck, your morals will not allow that shit. You can pass your check on, goddamn it. It's other people who could use your check. You can go to a homeless black man and hand that shit the fuck off since you feel so bad that some other American, he must be talking for Latinos or Puerto Ricans or some fucking body else, goddammit. If you feel so fucking bad, you can hand your check over to them. Because like you said, it ain't about how good or bad your ass is doing. You're getting what's due to you. This is your fucking check for what the hell they did to you and continue to do to you, goddammit? What in the hell is he talking about? But he feel bad about that, talking about because of the wrong ancestry. What the fuck you mean the wrong ancestry? They not gonna get a check. Motherfucker, if you ain't black, you wasn't out here slaving, you ain't getting a fucking check. If you came here willingly, you're not getting a check. It ain't about you being a wrong fucking ethnicity. It's about this does not pertain to you, motherfucker. When Native Americans got their land and when the Jews got a whole fucking country, ain't nobody give a fuck. So hand over the motherfucking check, because we know damn well y'all ain't crazy enough to give us a whole country. You know your fucking days will be cut short then. And we know y'all scared to give us land like you get the Native Americans, because we gonna really fucking come up then. Ain't gonna just be no casinos, motherfucker. It's gonna be Black Wall Street Part 2 and 3 round this motherfucker. That's what y'all really goddamn scared of. But I ain't about to replay that clip. Play another clip, goddammit.
Reparations, by definition, are only given to victims. So the moment you give me reparations, you've made me into a victim without my consent. Not just that, you've made 1/3 of Black Americans who poll against reparations into victims without their consent. And Black Americans have fought too long for the right to define themselves, to be spoken for in such a condescending manner. The question is not what America owes me by virtue of my ancestry. The question is what all Americans owe each other by virtue of being citizens of the same nation. And the obligation of citizenship is not transactional. It's not contingent on ancestry. It never expires, and it can't be paid off. For all these reasons, Bill H.R. 40 is a moral and political mistake. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hughes. Chill. He was presumptive, but he still has a right to speak. Mr. Burgess,
Chill. Y'all heard this dumbass? I wonder if he say some shit like that every fucking congressional hearing. Chill. And you saw the Asian behind him smiling and smirking and shit. Chill. But anyway, with this motherfucker right here, y'all heard him. When you give me reparations, you saying I'm a victim, or 1/3 of us don't consent to being a victim. 1/3 of y'all, like you said, go to Ivy League schools. Y'all rubbing shoulders with the daughters of Joe Biden and shit. All of y'all tokens, goddammit. Y'all 1/3. We don't give a fuck what you think. And I don't understand how your bitch made ass got on the pole, you dig? Well, really, I do understand. Because you're a figurehead, goddammit. All of them was figureheads. I bet y'all probably saw a few of them being like, oh, he's saying something, or she's saying some real shit right now. But all of them was figureheads. Each and every last one of them motherfuckers said they don't recommend writing out a motherfucking check. Then y'all ain't talking about nothing, goddammit, and we gonna keep talking about the real, cause you ain't silenced the argument at fucking all, you dig? But look at this motherfucker. He just like the rest of them. They believe they got all of it. Hook, line, and sinker. All it says is political motherfucking pageantry, goddammit. They really think we falling for the bullshit. Look at him. Chill. Get the fuck out of here. That's why your boy's smiling like, look at this bullshit. You know, they had their little hip-hop forum on motherfucking reparations. Oh, chill. Cause you talking to fucking black people. Y'all see how condescending motherfuckers is? He talking about, oh, because it's condescending for you to call us a victim. Look, it should be condescending for that motherfucker to be telling y'all chill. He don't tell them people chill when he up there all the fucking time. He would have been like, halt. Oh, that's an end to this hearing or some old bullshit. But 1/3, I bet y'all ain't worrying about that. Y'all walking around being fucking tokens. That's why. You at the country club. You at the Ivy League bullshit. You won't live how fucking real black people live, goddammit. And I do mean real black people. But what did we learn again? This whole bullshit is pageantry, you dig? Political, left, right, both of them, goddammit. The only thing that really matter is black and white. And for me, the only fucking thing that really matter is black. Once again, y'all holler at me.